Fast fame, it sounds appealing, I can't lie. Having your dreams come true almost instantly. Everything you ever wanted could be at your fingertips. All the shiny things, the money, all could be gained with minimal effort. It sounds good, right? What if I told you you could potentially be making the biggest mistake of your life? Welcome back to the vidya. Welcome back. It's your boy Rager University, where we accept everybody and anybody. What's good, Ragers? How y'all day been? We are talking about fast fame and the potential dark side of it. No more talking, let's get to the vid. Well, there's gonna be a little bit more talking, but you know what I mean. Let's go. In this current social media age, fast fame is as popular as McDonald's, as usual as the nonchalant dreadhead. It is not unusual or foreign these days. It's something that I would say nowadays people can spot when it happens. On the outside looking in, we typically see the positives of fast fame, but sometimes the negatives, still prevalent, are less obvious. Let's take, for example, being unprepared. Unpreparedness, Many people who gain fame quickly are not prepared for this intense scrutiny and expectations that come with it. May not have had time to develop the emotional and professional tools needed to navigate the pressures of this public life. I feel like nowadays you see this in interviews or any celebrity who does media press. You can tell someone who's gained the tool/media training and who hasn't. For example, Tyla, she went viral this year for when the interviewer was asking her certain questions. She kind of just looked off to the side to her manager like, help me. She was unprepared. The attention in general, even if it's positive, you might end up with an inflated ego and start to come off like a jerk to people all around you. Or, like I said, if the attention is negative and you can potentially get depressed and start questioning every single little move in your head. I feel like fast fame also comes with super duper unrealistic expectations. Like, I know in music this is a constant thing. Someone blows up with a huge song, numbers going crazy, the attention is there. And we as fans kind of expect that again and again, and maybe 3 more times. But even in like acting, movies, someone has a blockbuster movie, you sort of just think they can do it again, which sort of just leaves everybody involved in that process trying to chase that level of success and fame to more likely than not even reach it remotely ever again. Fast fame, and the fall off allegations, they live hand in hand. Especially nowadays, fast fame can be fleeting. Viral moments and quick rises to fame often don't come with the infrastructure or support systems needed to create a long-lasting career. Once the initial buzz dies down, no one cares about you anymore, it can be difficult to stay relevant or build a sustainable brand. I mean, how could you? How could you expect to grow a loyal fan base who rocks with you genuinely if your input of work doesn't match that of someone who provides for their fans day in and day out? Also, no one ever talks about this, the sudden loss in privacy. Like one day you're a regular Joe Schmo, walking down the street, going to get a cup of coffee, doing what regular us people do. Now, out of nowhere, in the snap of a finger, you're important and all of the attention is on you. And you can't even walk down the street like you used to, or go to the grocery store anymore. Like, this is low-key random, but it applies, so hear me out. But did y'all know Michael Jackson wanted to be a normal person so bad and go to the grocery store? So bad, they rented out an entire grocery store and hired paid actors to not go crazy when Michael Jackson stepped foot in this grocery store. It's bizarre, but that all goes to say that this is the result of being famous since you were basically an infant, The loss of privacy that young definitely screws up your mental health. He's not the only case. I feel bad sometimes thinking about how some of those Disney kids I watched growing up started to act out in their late teens, and the world sort of calls them crazy or unstable. But for real, it's just the effect of having that lack of privacy their entire lives mixed with other stuff, I'm sure, is just the product of their current behavior. Is it me though, but when you gain a super level of success so fast, you're probably going to have a ton of superficial relationships. Let me explain. Typically, you meet people that swear they want the best for you, they're down for you. But guess what? They be lying sometimes. They just want something from you, whether it's your fame, your money, or your status. It's been happening since the dawn of time. This is why rappers specifically have like 30 baby mothers. This is just my theory because, they get caught up in the scam of thinking people like you for you. While I know that's kind of a little upsetting and a little harsh to say, it's kind of the truth. And I'm not saying, you can't find some genuine relationships sometimes, but a lot of the times they're just disingenuous. Because I'm not saying that it's not possible, but again, people be lying sometimes. It's probably hard to figure out who's actually for you and who isn't. Because fame and what comes with it definitely can blur the lines. People talk about money and people start to get weird and people start to get insane. The things that people will do for these things are very scary when you come to think about it. Which thus can make people or the celebrity who gain the fast fame feeling isolated and lose touch with themselves and reality, because you kind of just think everybody just wants something from you and you can't build a real relationship in any capacity. Friends, romantic, it's whatever. Fast fame is a dangerous thing. It's sort of like a drug you can't become addicted to, because if you do, you'll be chasing that high for eternity. That's all I got for you guys today. Like the vid if you like the vid. I will see y'all in whatever I upload next. Peace.